Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for joining us again. Today I would like to show this deck. This deck is called Spirit Strengthened. If you're taking a look at this deck, you're going to notice two very good cards that I just absolutely love. First is the Intrepid Adversary. This is an amazing card, right? Basically, what you want to do is you want to play this card, and when you play this card, hopefully your hand is going to have a lot of mana. When you play this card, it will drain the mana from your hand and it will create a nice big strong buff, right? This is while on the battlefield, other creatures that you have will get +X+X. X is the number of mana that you drain from your hand when you initially play this card. So let's say you drain 30 mana from your hand when you play this card, all your other creatures are going to get +30/+30. That's huge, right? That's huge. We want to make sure we use that to the best of our ability. And one of the ways we do that is we use Blade Historian. Blade Historian gives everybody double strike. That's huge, right? So that +30/+30, we'll get to hit him twice. That's big. Here's another way we use the double strike ability. We use the Paladin class. You can read it for yourself, but you can see here it does give that double strike ability. So very important. There's a couple of other cards, right, that will give that double strike ability, but if you have double strike, yeah, it just becomes really nasty. Minx here is another one. You get a Boo token, and guess what that Boo token has? Double strike, right? Very important, because as long as you get that double strike with the Intrepid Adversary, you can do a ton of damage. I like to use the Intrepid Adversary with this card here. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck, Westgate Regent. It says when this creature deals combat damage to your opponent's planeswalker, this creature gets +X+X. X is this creature's power. Okay, so you can kind of see what we're looking at here, right? Every time this creature attacks, he gets a buff. The buff is equal to how much power he has. So what we're going to try to do, and you've probably been thinking about this as I've been speaking, get the Intrepid Adversary out, make this creature really big, right? If we drain 30 mana, this guy will get +30/+30, and he'll be a 34/34. So he'll attack, and at the end of the turn, right, or actually when he deals the damage, he gets +34/+34. And then he's going to be a +68. He's going to be a 68/68 next turn. And most likely that's enough to win the game, especially if you have the double strike from the Blade Historian or Paladin class. All right. That's really the whole gist of this game. Make big creatures, have them attack twice. Pretty simple. Okay, so Spirit Strengthened, let's see what we get in the gameplay. I'm hoping to show you the Westgate card and also our Intrepid Adversary card, and kind of hopefully they're going to be able to be played together in conjunction. If not, you kind of can see how the deck's going to work anyway, and I'm just encouraging you guys to play it yourself and then kind of use it that way. Okay, it looks like we have Minx out. Minx is a nice one, right? Because it's going to be able to help us to get what we need. And what I'm talking about is this Boo creature with the double strike. Boo is nice, right? Because you gain mana, so that does help. All right, go like this. This is important here. It says at the beginning of the combat on your turn, you may drain all mana from your hand. If you do, target creature you control gets XX. We're not going to do this now. Reason being is we have some mana in the hand, but we don't really need to do that. We don't have as much as we would like in order to win the game. Sorry, really quickly, I kind of usually cover this early, but I'm using this for Kaya, right? Because you have the black and the white that you need to have in order to run this deck. You can use any of the Kayas if you want, or if you don't have a Kaya and you have another one that's black and white, I'd suggest that you use that as well. I think you'll find that they're very effective. All right. I'm gonna go like this. I have the ability to play that land, but you know what? I don't think I'll do that. I'm gonna hit this. Gonna give this guy that ability to do that double strike, and you can see he's ripping off big totals of life there. All right, so that's awesome. Looks like we might not even have to go with the Westgate combo that I was showing you with the Westgate and the Intrepid Adversary. Looks like we're gonna win without that, but you can kind of get the idea, right, of why we're going with the cards that we're going with. Alright guys, this is going to be a lot of damage as you see, and this game is pretty much over. This is a nice deck. I don't really call this a speed deck because I have had decks that are faster, but this deck is kind of like a big bulk deck where we're going to try to do a ton of damage, just as you can see that we're going for. Anyway, this is the end of the game. I hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe, of course, as always. That helps the channel. Thank you guys so much for all of you that have already done that. We really appreciate it. Okay, that's it for me. Good gaming.